Well,
Yeah, I saved up for this. I put it on my credit card.
well, that voice you hear, that's differently. That is super producer KP. Everybody on YouTube, that's KP, by the way.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm look, that's why I'm here because I know y'all got the stories, and I know y'all was doing y'all thing and everything. So I'm here. I wanna know it all. I wanna know everything. That's why I'm here. So I'm gonna just be I'm gonna be in the cut. You know what I'm saying? I wanna hear it all.
So we wake up the next day, go to NXT. We all got belts. We pull up with the titles in hand. We pull up everybody. We coordinated to everybody had to bring a flag. We even talked to KP and Eve about everybody, bringing flags to NXT. But we get through the door. They're like, "Yo, no flags allowed." I was like, "No, my friend's not gay. He just looks that way." They were like, "Nah, the flag's in your pocket. Can't do it." Oh, no drop. All right, cool. Listen, the joke passed.
Yeah, you just kept going, so my bad.
So we go. You feel me? I felt like I was in a UFC press conference right here, bro. We walk in there. We sit down, bro. Everybody, because you have to walk through there to get to like the floor seats and stuff like that, bro. Everybody who got floor seats, they would stop by, dap us all up. Random people taking pictures of us, stuff like that. So now everybody's cool with us. A couple producers walked over. They were like, "Yo, nah, y'all killed this shit." So I'm like, "Yeah, we're feeling it."
Yeah,
Yeah,
that is a hard picture, by the way. But
Fact.
carry on.
thank you. So one of the producers comes over and he's like, "Yo, y'all might get some action in this area now. So be on the lookout." I'm like, "Oh, what's going on now, bro?" So later on in the show, Carmelo and our boy Trick Williams, they get into a little scuffle outside of the ring, go over the barricade, and this is me about like I think this is what maybe 2 o'clock in the afternoon, 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I've already hammered 7 drinks, so I'm watching this. I'm watching this acting like it's a real bar fight, bro. I was so lit at this time.
We could tell.
Nigga
I was,
is seasoned.
I was
Having the
having the
time of
time of
his
my life.
life.
Yeah, exactly, bro. I was absolutely dialed, and sunglasses still on for the event.
Word inside.
So, so your boy was lit for this. And then what do we do after? Oh, I met up with Eve and Kate, your bro. KP was a ghost
Word.
I
for this
couldn't make it.
NXT event. Oh, you
I
weren't even in
showed
there?
up. No, I showed up to NXT. I took a picture of Eve with the red on, sent it to y'all, and was just like, I can't make it down these steps. Like I will pass out. And
Oh
that's why I
my
was just like,
god.
one of y'all can go sit in that seat. Like I didn't know if they had like collectible chairs, so that's why I was just
Mhm.
like, go sit in that seat before somebody like steal the chair.
Now I wish I went over there now. Knowing that,
I checked them. Them chairs wasn't collect. They were just regular black chairs.
Oh, it
you
was
could
just
have
the
taken
ring
it.
and drinks.
Yeah,
Could have
it
took that.
Yeah.
wasn't nothing special.
Damn,
Shit.
I paid for a chair. That price was crazy. Damn.
No, it
So
wasn't nothing crazy.
Look
so
how they.
NXT was alright though. Like all the matches pretty cool.
That's a fact.
Huh? The
Feel me?
guys.
Shouts to the homie. Shouts to Graham, CJ, Public Enemies. Linked up with it. Yo, literally, as soon as I walked in, Graham called me. He FaceTimed me. He was like, "Yo, where you at?" I'm like, "Bro, I literally just walked into the spot." Like, so, all right. So here's my, all right. Saturday morning, wake up, boom, refreshed, take a shower. My girl, she pulls up. I'm like, all right, bet we out. We driving to Philly, boom, stopping in Jersey somewhere, get some Chick-fil-A. So Shorty's like, yo, get me a sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit and the chick mini. So I'm like, all right, bet. Cool.
Good eats.
You feel me? Bro, I order it. They taking forever. I go back up there. I'm like, yo, what's the rush? I got somewhere to be. I gotta hit the turnpike. Shorty's like, yo, there's no more biscuits. I'm like, bro,
Bad eats.
yo, put
Oh,
that shit on a egg McMuffin, nigga, and get me out of here, bro. Like, y'all niggas holding me up for a biscuit. I'm like, come on now. And at this point, they already switched the menu from breakfast to lunch.
Oh my
I'm
god.
like, I'm not even looking
Lord.
at the same shit no more, bro. You gonna give me a spicy chicken deluxe? I was like, yo, hook me up, make some moves or something. Put the shit on brioche. I don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? So they put it on a egg on a McMuffin or whatever it is. So we get it. Now we out. Shorty comes back in the whip. She's tight. She's like, yo, some little girl was in the bathroom coughing crazy with her hands. I was like, what you mean? She was like, the girl was just coughing. Like her mom wasn't saying nothing. Bro, literally, as soon as she said that, the little girl walked past, coughing like the wild COVID cough. So I'm like, when I tell you Shorty's coughing like Arthur Morgan boy from Red Dead Redemption, so I'm like, yeah, Shorty walked by. Shorty was like, I was like, yo, hell no. Oh, we gotta get out of here, bro. You got a tuberculosis cough, man. We gotta get out of here, son. Yo, we get in the car, we back on the turnpike. We get to Philly in like an hour. Cool.
Oh boy.
You feel me? Turn into Wells Fargo. Shorty, you feel we get to about the park. Shorty's like, yo, it's 35 for the park. And I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. Boop, tap the little shit. They give me the receipt. Park, walk right into the spot. They don't check me for nothing. I really could have brought
They
it up.
do this.
Nah, they didn't do nothing, bro. They was like, y'all here for the event? I was like, yeah. What else am I here for, nigga? Like, I look like I'm here to work. The fuck? Yeah, like,
Bro.
Now, by the way, they have like these new metal detectors that they like basically scans your whole body when you walk
They
in.
got the airport drinks.
Yeah, so that's how they knew that we had the flags in our pocket. They were like, "Now, what is that?"
that's the
Like,
shit you gotta go in and do this shit.
they were like, "Yeah, take your belts off, hold it up, and walk through." And I'm like, "All right, fam." I felt like a champion doing it though.
I ain't do none of that shit. I walked. They was like, "Yo, you here for the show?" I was like, "Hell yeah, I'm here for the show." It was all right, right this way, sir. I was like, "Bet, good looks." Walked in. They didn't check nothing. Didn't. They was like, "Yo, where's your seats?" Like they scanned the shit, and it was like, "I bet your seats are right this way." Literally a straight. I walk right into the spot. Walk right down the steps. It was row 2. Had good seats. The show was about to start. I think the first match was Braun Breaker. It was a tag match. Axiom,
Yeah.
Nathan Frazier versus Braun Breaker and Corbin.
That shit went up.
Oh, hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? Sat down. I didn't even get to sit down all the way because I seen Braun in the ring. He was doing his thing. I started barking as soon as I entered the spot. So the show was lit, man. I didn't go crazy with the drinks. So I was like, man, I gotta be alert. You
You
feel
gotta
me?
dial in.
Hell yeah, in case niggas with dirt bikes try to pop up on me, I gotta be on point. So I only had one brewski, which was cool. And then yeah, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, overall the show was ill.
Mhm.
NXT, great show, great environment. You know what I'm saying? The crowd was lit. I was able to get my Trinity flag through. You know what I'm saying? So
Even waved it.
hell yeah, I threw it up. You feel me? Trick Williams came out. I honestly, any reason I had to put my flag up in there, I did. I had a flag off for somebody across the stadium. I had my Trinity flag. He had a Canadian flag, and we was dueling back and forth. It was ill. You know
Nah,
what I'm
but
saying?
the lady confiscated all of our flags and then took it to guest services.
That's whack.
Yeah, that shit
Super whack.
actually blew mine. But what I'm trying to remember what I did before. Oh, Eve Eve brought me back to the Airbnb, held it down, went back to the Airbnb, pre-gamed a little bit there, went back. Oh, because we needed to collect the jackets because we thought ahead. We were like, nah, we in Philly, beginning of April, cannot go to WrestleMania with just a hoodie on. So we went back, got all of our jackets, held it down for the group. We go to Mania, scan through. We're drinking now. The bevs is flowing. Mania night 1 happens. Cold as hell. And I don't know. I saw like a lot of things online that said like the crowd sounded dead, but it sounded live to me. I don't know.
So the cold, that was a real thing. It wasn't like
Bro.
exaggerated. It was really really cold out
It
there.
wasn't even just cold. I don't know if it's because of the way the arena's built or the stadium. It felt like the wind was going down, like from the stadium, so going down from the top through the stadium out. Because when we left the stadium later, there
It
wasn't a
was
breeze
fine.
like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
no breeze like that, nothing crazy. But in there, bro, it was a constant breeze for the entirety of the event. I was absolutely freezing cold. But I had my North Face, so I was chilling.
Yeah, on Saturday it was brick. So brick. Well, I had really good seats. And got them super late, but sat ringside row 3. And just the cold, man. Like it had me regretting venturing out. Um but thankfully like midway through the show, like there was a heating rig, something that Eve probably built above the ring, and they like turned that motherfucker to max, boy, and like everybody around us was just like, yeah, yeah. Like we wasn't cheering for the match. They turned the heat up and like we could feel it. And but later on through the night, as that wind was doing whatever it was doing, and like they tossed us blankets and shit. And by that point, like I'm just wrapped up in a blanket, leaned back in my chair. Kaz is sitting beside me, and we're just enjoying the show. And
Y'all was wrapped up together.
nah, pause.
Oh,
I'm Diddy.
uh,
Uh, see, look at Manny, man.
bro, do y'all see this luxury lifestyle he was living? I'm in the 100s, freezing. He's getting blankets thrown at him by the WWE. Like, yo, here you go.
Y'all should have done like I was in the crib cooling like this.
Some
Laid
chicken
back,
wings.
nigga, I'm in
we
the crib. I seen them heat lamps too. I was like, I forgot what match it was, but like they showed like the top of the thing, and I was like, they had heat lamps the whole time. I was like, I guess they had them there for the wrestlers themselves,
yeah.
but them they strong, they work, but y'all lucky it wasn't some damn like 30-degree 40. If it was 40 degrees, like low 40s, y'all probably would have been screwed. You know what I'm saying? But
I think it was well,
I'm about
it
to
was
say
low.
Saturday. It was.
Sat,
Yeah, I
I
think it
thought it was
was
like
low
48.
30s.
Yeah, it
Uh,
was low 30s. Saturday, Sunday it warmed up.
I think it was 48 in the daytime because it
Yeah.
was it was cold on Saturday, really cold.
I seen Michael Cole in the North Face shiesty. I was like, they gotta be cold. Nigga, Michael Cole
Exactly.
the shiesty in a tuxedo. I was like,
Yeah,
Well,
man. Had it pulled over the headsets.
yeah,
He had to do what
unlike
you had to do.
unlike KP, my boys, because I had the Parker, so I was good. It was a big ass North Face Parker.
mhm,
My boys had to buy shirts from the concession stands just to like wear them as like some earmuffs, like a little scarf, because it was that cold.
damn,
So
they need to
you
be
know,
and like me. I would have bought mad alcohol to warm up.
I was drunk. I was drunk by. I'm trying to remember the matches.
So you
See, I
was
was that drunk.
yeah.
Exactly. I don't even remember the matches in the match order, but I was lit. So that was night one. Night two, you know, we were invited to the Big E's Big Brunch. It was a brunch catered for um minority creatives in the wrestling field. So, uh podcasts like us, Stat Guy Greg was there,
Just
um the Ringers Wrestling Podcast. Everybody from the Ringer over there. Armand was there, Jeff J was there, It was a lot of great creatives, Not even just, black and great black and brown creatives, but they're just top of the wrestling world creatives.
mm,
And it was a beautiful brunch. It was nice bar situation, couple free drinks.
How was the catfish?
Oh my god. So,
Yeah,
I'm at this point, I'm maybe like 7 drinks in.
nice.
You know, it's the thing. It started at 10 a.m. I got there around like 10:30 ish, maybe 10:20. So, you know, I had the food, but I'm not a big fish guy. So a couple drinks. It's towards the end of the event. It's maybe like 1 o'clock, 1:30. Jeff J, see him eating. He's like, yo, this catfish. He takes like a bite. He's like, yo, this is the best catfish I've ever had in my life. At least top three. I go, yo, that's a bold claim to just say on a random Sunday.
Facts.
So he gives me a piece. I'm not a fish guy. I do not like fish. This catfish is one of the greatest things I've ever had. Not even just like fish. It's one of the best things I've ever eaten. So, so we're sitting there. We're all now. Everybody's getting catfish, and everybody's agreeing about it. So
Wait, it was free?
it was free. The food was free.
Boy, y'all lucky. Y'all, I would have been that.
That platter would have been gone.
Nah, I was listen. We were eating swell. Everybody had a solid size plate. There was a lot of networking happening there. You know, a lot of everybody that knew who I was, or whenever I introduced myself, they would be like, "Oh, you know, where's Eve? Where's Cody? You know, where's everybody else?" I let them know Cody. You know, Cody missed all the main activities because his pet hamster was giving birth and he had to be there for it. So you know, I had to let the people know. Eve, I told him, yo, he just pulled up for Mania. Couldn't do. I mean, pulled up for NXT. Couldn't be a part of this. So I told him Eve was building a pool somewhere, an above ground pool somewhere. And then I let them know KP was a ghost. KP is just there whenever he needs to, and he'll know he's there. We won't.
At least you made us look ill. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Facts.
Appreciate it.
Well, it was great. It was great that everybody was like, everybody knew who we were in a sense. Like there was a couple people who didn't know, but I don't want to say I was shocked, but it was great to see people be like, oh, where is, so and so. So it was a cool feeling. It made me think, I'm like, yo, next year, my God, we got to make this like a thing, make sure, we pop out to things like this. Cause listen, the people love us. It's a great feeling.
People do. I was getting calls and texts from Thursday, like, "Yo, where you at? You gonna be here?" I'm like, "Bro, I'm watching the Knicks game right now. You're interrupting. This is a sweat, yo. Please, I'll get back to you in an hour and a half."
Yeah. So, and bro, I'm telling you, like, bro, I'm walking around in like arenas and stuff like that. Wherever like we went to all these wrestling events and stuff like that, bro, people dabbing me up, telling me, "Yo, I know you from the Black Announce Table." I'm like, I did not expect that to be a thing at all this entire weekend. I thought it was just gonna be like low key, maybe see a couple people that like I actually know that listen, but it was just like some random people that I don't have a personal relationship being like, "Oh, I know you from the show." So that was a really cool feeling. You guys will definitely love it if we ever pop out to one of these big fours and make a thing of it. But started networking, drinks is flowing. Now, 17 dap ups every time I'm talking to somebody, giving motivational speeches, things like that. It was a great event, to be honest. They said that they want to make this, a multiple occurrence. So they don't want it to just be the first one. It's the first of many. It's not just the only one. So Big E unfortunately couldn't be there because they needed him everywhere Mania week. So it was a great event. You guys definitely got to make it out to one of these. Got to make sure that's the thing. So let me see. I went to the WrestleMania world, did my entrance. I did the whole DX entrance with my boy.
So,
Y'all was lit with that.
Listen, so
Mania World, or what is WWE World? I think is what it's called. This is the new like Access.
Yeah.
Access Plus. Is it the same shit as Access, or is it like?
Yeah. They just rebranded it because their big event in Saudi Arabia is called WWE World as well. So they just brought this here. They had Triple H's WrestleMania 30 entrance piece They had the In Your House. Right here, you're looking at, if you're watching on YouTube, all of The Rock's $500 shirts from back in the day. They had like a 2K station where you can play with different other, play the game with different people. They had the NXT In Your House set that you could walk through. They had Bray Wyatt's Fun House and his door that you could take pictures in and walk through. Look at that. They had Stone Cold's boots and vests from WrestleMania 13. Just incredible pieces and parts of WWE history that who even thought they kept? As a nerd and a collector, I knew they kept. But like the average person was like losing their mind seeing this stuff.
I was just about to say, like, I know you're a big like memorabilia guy, so I'm sure you seeing this shit. You was probably like
trying to sneak off with the shoes.
You took
the
the Triple H crown.
Watching, huh?
I thought you took the Triple H crown.
Nah, they would have had me hemmed up.
They could try to replace it with a Burger King crown. Same thing.
He's Nicolas Cage.
Thing. They
that entrance thing was the best part.
Yeah, I was about to say that. Did anybody? So when I was there, you kept hearing Cody's theme and people who were dressed up exactly like Cody Rhodes doing the entrance. But one of the funnier things was when someone did Kurt Angle's entrance and the crowd actually chanted, "You suck."
Yeah,
and I thought that was really dope.
Listen, everybody was picking the same, bloodline, Cody Rhodes, CM Punk,
yeah,
and some Stone Colds, sprinkled here and there. But I'd never want to hear the Cody Rhodes theme song ever again. Next time he comes out, like on a TV show or anything like that, I'm muting the TV. I heard Cody's theme song minimum 30 times just standing on that line waiting to do my DX entrance.
And they're playing music over top of all of it. Most of the time they're playing fucking Cody Rhodes theme. So it's just nonstop Cody, bro.
Between Cody Rhodes' theme song and damn, what was the Weekend song that they played?
Oh,
Gasoline. Bro, I loved Gasoline before it was the Mania theme song. And now I never want to hear that song ever again for the rest of my life.
I love that shit. I don't care.
Bro, they played it in the stadium on night one. They played it in the stadium on night one at least minimum, no lie, 50 times.
Yeah. Somebody counted, it'd be like 23 times they played that song. Easy. Bro. 23 times. And it's not like previous years where it's multiple themes. Nah, it was just this over and over. But
I'm surprised they didn't play Meek in the stadium.
They did to start off Mania.
You want to talk about Meek? Oh, well, I guess.
Good.
You got his tweet, Cody?
Oh, I got it right here. My nigga said, that's supposed to be WrestleMania. Was more fun than I expected. Thank you, WWE, for the link up.
I'm not even gonna hold you. Somebody's gonna name their kid Wasanya Dior.
And it's liked by Bobby Shmurda.
Bobby Shmurda is the only person that read it as WrestleMania.
Word.
Him and Fabio Foreign.
For sure.
Fabio Foreign sees nothing wrong with this sentence.
Fabio, if you leave it up to Fabio Foreign, he'll spell WWE wrong.
Damn.
He'll spell out the letter W.
Word.
But no, so after the the brunch, I went to WrestleMania World or whatever it's called. That was pretty lit. I tried getting tatted, but all the tattoo people were all booked up and everything like that. Yeah. So Eve told me, and while I was waiting, like looking around for people, he's like, I don't know if that's a great idea. I don't think you're allowed to do that when you're drunk. I was like, that's the only time you're supposed to do it.
I was like, yeah, I think you bleed out when you drink and get a tattoo, but
yeah,
what do I know?
So we do WrestleMania night 2, and WrestleMania night 1, it was great, because it was like, bro, it's our collectively in our group. There was 6 of us. It was all of our first Mania, so it was just cool off rip that it was our first Mania. But night 2 was like one of the greatest nights I've ever had. Like anywhere, going to any event, like every match was a banger. The main event that we're gonna get into later, we were fucking screaming the entire time. We're drinking too, so everything's even better. And then we leave Mania and we end up going to the bars across the street.
Yeah, nah, Philly don't strike me as the nightlife type of place, anyways. But overall, it sounded like niggas had a great time, man. KP, I
Man.
know your experience was different because you have bread.
Yeah, now tell us about the Rich experience.
Yeah, you was sitting next to Winnie Harlow. Yo, this nigga KP tried to flex. He was like, I don't even call her Winnie. I got a special name for her.
Yeah, like we go back to when she was on For Y'all Entertainment videos, like early 2010s, before she became this big supermodel and all this stuff like that. So,
Like,
And all this stuff like that.
I mean, she was there. She got. I'm looking at this video. When I say good,
Back.
huh?
Nah, you was like, we go back. Do you really know her? You bullshit.
I don't know her. You know what I'm saying? But I know of her from back in the day.
Oh, like us.
But she reacted to me saying like, "Oh no, I know you from."
Oh, from F4 for y'all.
Yeah, For Y'all Entertainment. It's some comedians
from Canada, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so she looked over and was just like, "Oh wow," you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, so night 1, I was sitting ringside, row 3, like I said, and they gave us like these wristbands, and the wristband was just to let security know, like, hey, these folks are supposed to be in this section, and they can go to this section.
Right.
And so at the end of the show, there's a bunch of high profile people sitting in front of me, but I really didn't care about that. I'm just enjoying WrestleMania. I'm enjoying talking to Kaz, listening to Kaz more so. And at the end of the night, I get my chair, and since it was sort of empty right there, I got 2 chairs. So I let that whole section clear out. Like for 30 minutes, people were just ravaging all the chairs. Then a dad walks by with a kid. He looking all sad. And he like, "You gonna sell a chair?" I was like, "Yeah, $250. All right, cool. Boom." So I sell that chair. I had no plans on taking that chair out of there. So I was just sitting right there waiting for someone to ask. That worked out great. Boom.
Swag.
nice.
Made
So-
an easy 250.
Easy. And it wasn't even, easy. It's completely free money. So
Y'all, if the pops came up to me like, yo, you selling that child? I'm like, yeah, 10 million.
Of course.
one of my homies was just like, "You should have asked for 400." But I'm like, bro, 250. I didn't even pay for that seat. You know what I'm saying? So,
Word.
and
Free
I get
money.
to keep my chair. Like I wasn't gonna walk out carrying 2 chairs. So it worked. So speaking of carrying 2 chairs, I didn't even really want to walk that far back up all them fucking steps. And so I started to see like where the high profile people were going. And I was just like, I'm following them. Like I put my shades on, threw my blanket around my neck. And so I just started following Travis Kelce. And
Wait, did anybody else see that in KP's apartment or house?
what?
The name you dropped.
Oh, get out of here.
So
I'm not
it's over
Mouse.
there.
I'm not
Get
Mouse.
up.
I'm not Mouse.
Travis Kelce.
And now you and Mouse leading the league, and it's you. No, it's definitely I don't
It's
even-
Mouse.
You. It's Mouse, you, and then Manny for name drops.
For sure.
I don't even be name dropping people y'all know. I'll be like, yo,
Manny be name dropping the week.
The D tier niggas.
yeah, so it was me and 22 G's the other day.
I'm like, Manny, please don't tell niggas we hung out with these niggas. Like, no, but we gotta let them know for context.
We gotta let them know.
Look what we
Come
got.
on, it's K Fly.
Word.
And so I just follow, the football player, and I just sent some videos to the Twitter. And so I'm just standing off in the cut. Like I know, well, that's the thing. That brand, I won't say what color, but the brand, well, I already told Twitter, it was a pink wristband. It allowed me to go back there. So I'm just standing in a cut. One of the first people I see was Ref Charles Robinson, Lil Nate. So shout out to him. He was just like, good job, appreciate you. So the second person I see is the main event final boss himself. Matter of fact, he's the first person I see. Charles Robinson was the second.
Wow.
So The Rock literally walks past me.
Oh, I got the video right here. I got it right here.
And it's 2 Rock videos. It may be that second. Oh, it may be the first one, I think. That's the second time when he's coming back in. And I sort of just walked with him and walked back into the stadium. Go up to that first one.
This one right
Yeah.
here?
Oh, yeah. So this is when I first get back there.
Great job, champ.
Champ.
What were you gonna call him the first time? You gonna call him People's Champ?
Call him a nigga.
I mean, he got that fantasy belt, so he the champ,
Wait, what's this one right here?
Oh, that's when I Cody
Go get him
Drake.
tomorrow, Seth. Big time. I love you, Becky.
That was you, right? That was you screaming that?
Yeah, that was me screaming. And so, yeah, just a few little videos. It was several legends walking back there. Oh, that first video was Manny Wildin'.
No way.
Oh,
I know he's already up. Oh, no. I know he's already up. Oh, no.
Seen that back body drop, though?
This nigga Manny wild out, son.
And so, yeah, man, like it was several legends that walked past. DDP, X-Pac, several legends. I just shouted them out, got quick little videos. And yeah, so that's how I ended my night one, just backstage. And I could have went to the press conference, but it was just like, I don't care about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not one of you, one of you guys, like, where you're the face of all of what we do, or you can go represent us. It was just like, nah, like, I got the Rock video, exclusive little clip right here, so I'm good. I'm about to go post that on our YouTube.
Hell yeah.
So.
Wow, man, that's dope.
That's amazing. Dope. When I saw the videos, I'm sitting there, I'm like, I thought KP was going to sit in like the 100s or something like that with me. He posted a video of where he was. I was like, all right, bro, I guess.
You know who KP is?
Bro, I ain't know, my fault.
Big time.
My fault, OG. I ain't know that was your game. Once he was like, yo, I think Lil Baby sitting in front of me. I'm like, why would Lil Baby be sitting in the hundreds?
Word.
And he sent the picture. I'm like,
peasants. That's peasant talk right there.
So, you're literally sitting behind Michael Cole.
Yeah. I'm like, bro.
Man, I can only imagine that was an experience, man. I know you had a ball.
Incredible experience. And it was just like, I wanted to see The Rock wrestle for real. Like I saw him at WrestleMania 32, but that really wasn't a match. So it was just like, this may be the only opportunity. They may be in fucking Minnesota next year, which I'm never going to. Shout out to our Minnesota listeners, but I'm never going there. But yeah, so it was just like, this is perfect. It's 2 hours away. I bought a ticket a few weeks back and, flipped it. But so yeah, that was my night one, which was really dope, really blessed to be able to do that. Night two, I sat row 7, 8 or something like that. So it was a little bit further back.
My fault, yeah, too far. You need the binoculars?
Yeah, I needed that, And but it was a straight ahead shot. So they were performing right for the camera. That's where I was sitting. And but that night I was super chill. Like I came in the arena when Drew was losing his belt. Um, walked down the steps. I had 3 bottles of water, and I told Eve and Manny this earlier. So had 3 bottles of water to make sure I'm hydrated throughout this show. As I reached like the floor section, the guy's just like, "Oh, you can't bring those bottles down here." So he like takes my water, pours them in cups. So I'm now holding 3 fucking
Full cups of water.
3 cups of water. And so I'm walking to my seat. I see Manny Girl, Jakar Jackson. They playing Snoop Dogg on the joint. I'm feeling good, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like dancing and feeling good to my, you know what I'm saying? So I waved to Jakar.
Now you 2-stepping in front of her?
I was.
Legend.
You know? And I sit in my seat and reach down to pick up one of them bottles, the cups of water. All 3 of them shits knocked over. So I'm like, fuck it.
L.
Big L.
It's down
That's what you get. That's karma.
Yeah.
All right. Watch it 2-step.
I would have looked at the mortars like,
Get up!
And so night 2 was lit. You know what I'm saying? Like night 1 was cool. Like it was calm. It did what it needed to do. But night 2, man, like I felt like when the Bailey match kicked off, a lot of people was sleeping on that. But they went out there and went crazy. And like that's when the crowd really woke up. That's when my section really woke up. And night 2 was really awesome. And that was my WrestleMania. Like I kept it low key, even though I was in like little places. And
Low places.
I wasn't ghosting people purposely. I was sick. So yeah. But I had an amazing time. I don't think I'll ever be able to do that again. And so that's why I went all out.
Look, man, I ain't gonna hold you. Black Announce Table, you heard it here. We had the on the scene reporters, the recap, and all of that, man. You know what I'm saying? We got to give it up for ourselves for that, man. That's fire right there, man. Right in front of the action.
Yeah.
man, niggas can't top the A, man. Shit sounded phenomenal from what I heard. Next time, I want to go to WrestleMania and sit where KP sat. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to sit by Winnie Harlow and Drewski too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be in the one. I mean, I could do that too. You got to sit in the 100 sometimes. You got to be amongst the people. But that's what I like about, you feel me, what KP and Manny did. You know what I'm saying? We covered all bases. You feel me? Me and Manny hit NXT. You feel me? Then they both went to night 1 and 2 WrestleMania. KP was with the rich people and Manny was amongst the people. And we was all, you know what I'm saying? It's lit.
Every aspect, man.
Yeah,
I even went to the Raw after Mania too.
come on, man. Raw after Mania, Big E brunch. Like, the bases was definitely covered this weekend.
I'm not even gonna hold you. I'm not saying this just because it happened. It was legit probably one of the greatest like weekends I've ever had in my entire life. Like definitely, you know, like a top 5. Like yeah, where I'm like, yo, everything was so much fun. Had a blast. You know, it was a group trip, so you know, me and the guys just it was 2 people I went with that I didn't even know before the trip, and now we're all like, you know, locked in. We're all boys, you know, shit like that. So like it's my first Mania, and it was honestly one of the greatest times I've ever had, like ever. And I've done a lot of shit, but it's like this was, you know, as a lifelong wrestling fan and shit like that, doing something like this was absolutely incredible.
And to think about it, bro, the Mania, your very first Mania was record breaking, history making. Honestly, it's considered one of the best Manias, if not the best Mania ever. So
easy. I've been at 10 of them. Night 2,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not even close.
I'm not gonna lie, and it definitely looked the way you guys saying it's some of the best times you had. It came
Mhm.
off that way. I'm watching. I'm like, fam, they look like they having a ball. Like
Mm-hmm.
some of these pictures y'all got, your interactions with the celebrities and everything. Manny, he got some dope pictures, just him and his boys out there. Like everything, son. Everything. It definitely looks like you guys are having the time of y'all lives.
Yeah. You know, it was cool. You know, nobody, you know, it's not like a rap concert that you go to and you're like, it's all on the performer. So most people that go to concerts, they're like trying to have a cool off. Like they just, you know, trying to look cool around everybody else. Like, bro, you could sing an entire theme song when you're walking somewhere and people are gonna, you know, join in with you. You could say random phrases and shit like that, and people are gonna repeat it right back to you in big groups. During the entire match, you can cheer and boo and all these things, and people aren't going to be like, "Oh, this person is wild." Like, you know, it was a really fun time. Like it was like what this Mania felt like is like what wrestling should be all the time.